Okay. Here are a few more points I want to make. How this is going to work, right? Well, this is live, right? It's on my FX book, and I'm not going to talk about it, but I was very, very down a month to be big. So trade size, you can do is run a report and then plug it into this website, and you get results broken down. So here is the exact same robot, but maxed out in trade size. I think 2 full lots, I believe. All right? I'm sure it's 2 full lots, okay? Look at the profit changes, right? I think that was 0.1 over here, right? Or something very tiny. This is what happened. $139,000 win-loss series, right? Profit. There's your theory, right? $6,200 of draw. I'm trading this. So I'm not trying to fake you out here and show you something to get you to buy it and then, send you on your way. Bye-bye, everyone. Hope it works out for you, sucker. 2008, 2009, awesome in 2008, okay in 2009, so that's good. If we have something bad upcoming, this robot shouldn't. That is, I think it's weird. It's right. About putting this on the fair value website anyway. First of all, I understand it's not fun to trade this way. Trader, all of these are long. This says I think the fair value again because it's just a nice contrast. What if we just let our bills be paid like once a year? Freaky, right? Because I actually might do a live account of this too. Like there are reasons I'm talking about this. As you can maybe surmise by now, I do have reasons for everything I do. All right. But just for fun, all right, give me 2 seconds. Let's say you needed 30 grand a year to retire, right? You had a huge retirement account, like 500 grand, right? We've talked about that so many times. 500,000 to $1 million. You've got that big number, right? Mr. Money Mustache, people have saved up. What if you needed about 30,000 a year to cover your expenses, right? And what if every time you took a trade, you made your yearly budget? Like what if you needed 1 trade a year, right? Wouldn't that be unbelievable? Here's an example, 1 trade a year, right? Wouldn't that be unbelievable? Here's an example, right? Look at this. Aussie dollar, daily chart. This is kind of based on the fair value system. Waiting for price to get extreme. When price gets extreme, I take a position. If price goes against me, I take another position. And the profit target is $30,000. Look at this. This is the whole year, 2013 to 2014. We need 30,000, Martha. We need 30,000, Sam. Right? Well, honey, we didn't get it from January to July. We didn't get nothing. And all of a sudden, you take 2 trades and boom, $30,000. By the way, that's $30,000 right there. Okay. Well, look, what is that trade in 2013? Trade list. Show me 2013. Show me 2013. Bam, $37,000. Okay, just so you know, right? Isn't that worth thinking about? Right, let's go back to that chart just one more time, right? Did it again, right? Look at this. 2014, quiet all year. At the end of the year, took a trade. By 2015, boom, another 30,000, right? Another 30,000. It was long short, right? You make your whole year on 1 trade a year, right? Anyway, I'm just throwing that out there, right? I'm going to show you not buy the course if that's a reasonable amount of money, or just follow the link, right? Then email me. Funny. 13 minutes. I need to get half my books on these histories and try to make or break things. Book link. I think at SWelsh66. Okay. I think that'd be the easiest way to do that. I don't want to mess with the question box and whatever. What if the market changed and it isn't that profitable? Might it be possible? Do you think about optimizing? Yeah, I think maybe you asked that question over before. 100%, right? Now I optimize not for the most profit. I optimize for stuff that's down the middle. So that's why I believe it will work going forward. The whole is a 3 months. Because buy is available. Super knowledge. But the thing. So I bought the Heron today. Just, you're not allowed. If you're interested in, I really too. So again, just use than I have in the demo, so I don't know what that means. I made more money than the testing says I should. I could have added wrong. I did it twice, but there you go. Here are the annual returns using that tiny trade size. You can see we've made 277. It looks like we're due for an uptick, right? Most of the other years are double that. Everybody, tons of questions on screen. Here's the everybody. I'll see you in email. Talk to you. Email me with questions. I'm 24 hours or less with email, so I'm happy to talk to you. Let's get that back on the screen. Here's the contact information, email, Twitter, and I'll go ahead and tweet that link out right now. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. And hello, this is Scott, by the way. Someone just made a funny comment right before I hit record. This is Thursday, and it's the Let's Talk About Robot Trading webinar, where we indeed talk about robot trading. Did you guess that? It says it's with Scott Welsh, and guess what? I am Scott Welsh. And this week, we're going to talk about something that I've enjoyed thinking about way more than I thought I would. That is using gambling mentality and gambling sort of structures and strategies in trading. I'm very, very, very leery of secret, super cool money management ways of trading. I really don't like getting specific. Well, if I take a trade, it goes up 2 pips, and I move the stop 3.6 pips, and then if it goes down on a Friday, I like to move it, and then I take half off, but not on Thursdays if there's a harvest moon. I just feel like that is a rabbit hole. So picky. Trade is going against here, although I can cool money. I agree. However, if you start trying to bet bigger on a rate, if you whatever method they're trading, they're in massive drawdowns. They're like, I'm just tired of being a drawdown, and that is the catch with trading without stops. But the fair value system is trading without stops, and I'm not in any drawdown. You see, it's very picky about results publicly. I'm super excited about that. I talked about that last week. But the downside is I have not coded it for TradeStation. TradeStation for me is a gold standard of testing. The testing I've done in TradeStation has translated into the real world, so I use it as my benchmark. Whatever I've done on TradeStation has shown up. Like this should return this, and it does, right? I mean, nothing's guaranteed and whatever, but it's been very reliable. So I want stuff to look like TradeStation. However, the Heron doesn't have that. Same. Email me this week, a day or two ago. The Heron, it did. It's 27 days last more. All right. So it's hard to pin down from votes. Why? I said this argument to be made. So one is that I've had them too. Well, here's my answer is I love focus. I've written about it. I love the robot or my trading system. I love that so much. Oh, look, it's in a drawdown. Oh, I bet this trade goes sideways. You can start knowing what's going to happen, right? Because you'll never be able to predict. But I had, a bad feeling about that Euro Aussie trade last night. It just did. Turned out to be a full loser. Started off no markets, right? The Heron on one, right? And he's based more. That will allow you to be great in 10 minutes. The Heron on steroids. So what do I mean by steroids? Okay, here's what I mean. Oh, on the card. Yesterday, we talked about the martingale betting strategy, and that is a controversial, dangerous / fun topic. It's controversial because money management, everyone says money management is key, and I believe that, but martingale is a very, shall we say, risky way of money management, which makes it dangerous, because if you go crazy with martingale betting, you can lose everything, and you can lose it in a hurry. To me, it's fun. I don't see dangerous, I don't see controversial, I see fun. But yesterday, we brought it up, and we're going to talk about it again. If you don't know what martingale money management means, it means that you double down every time you lose a trade, every time you lose a bet. So I use roulette as an example, but it's going to be your way forward. But every trading law. The downside is you could lose a lot in our practice long streak. Things can get a little bit hairy, right? Leaves you at the end of the month with 10, right? Right. You don't really need much else if you're doubling down, right? That's why this is fascinating. That's why I'm not done with this thing. This is the profit. But I'm just telling you, that being said, the losing streak, exactly. I went and punched out the numbers. In 2013, this is the worst losing streak the Heron ever did. 2014, this is the Heron's only 2. Are equal to regular bets. Hello, this is Scott. It's Thursday. It's June 8th. And this is the Let's Talk About Robot Trading webinar. Hooray! We do it every Thursday. And I was just saying before I started the recording that I deserve as much credit as another human can possibly get. I mean, I think it's that big a deal that I drove 30 minutes at Mach 10 to get here to be on time. Now, if you're watching this on the recording, this means nothing to you, and you do not have to give me one shred of credit because I didn't do anything for you. But for the people here live, thank you for being here as always, people here live. We get a nice group here on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, and I do it for you. I just broke a speeding rule for you. But I didn't get caught, so it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about living dangerously. I did a podcast with my good friend Rob Booker this week. I think it just went up yesterday. I'm going to tweet it out. I'm also going to email you. If you're on my email list, I'm also going to email you the link to that podcast. And in that podcast, we talked about stuff that we love to talk about. And this week, it is living dangerously. And specifically, we rehashed, excuse me, the martingale strategy and betting crazily and making your life in dangerous peril. Well, maybe not. Let's find out. All right, first, I do want to talk to you. Let's see if I can. I don't think I have it up yet. Anyway, I don't think I have it up on my, because I just ran in the door. This is an old screenshot. This is the fair value system. If you go to my website, you can see the little drop-down menu, and I have a fair value traders page. I just updated it. We've had more winning trades. Still not in any drawdown currently. Again, this system is very, very picky. With the market being a little bit fickle for the stop loss robots, it is really nice to see the fair value robots because they just always win. So anyway, if you want to look at the update, the results are updated through, I think, just a couple days ago, so you can check that out. And max drawdown numbers and all that good stuff. All right, let's talk about the dangerous life. Not me speeding across town to get here on time, but let's talk about our dangerous trading life. And it's true, I mentioned in the podcast, I've actually gotten emails in the past 2 weeks who are worried about me trading martingale, which is a money management strategy we'll review in a second, but they're actually worried about it. Don't do it, don't do it. And I actually got an email, semi-threatening, lecturing me, saying I'm kind of a stupid idiot for even considering martingale. Now, I was just merely having a conversation with you via email and Twitter and whatever else. I wasn't actually saying that I'm advocating the strategy or even that I'm going to do it. I was just talking about it, and yet I still got warned and scolded via the social media about doing such a martingale strategy. Now, I love feedback. Feedback is awesome. I've gotten a lot of great feedback lately. But in comparison of getting emails just worried about me in a friendly, good-natured manner, or being lectured by someone a little bit holier than thou, I like one of those responses. So just throwing that out there. I'm gonna let you guess which one I like better. But as I said, it was just a Martingale discussion. We are taking that discussion, however, and maybe I'll get more emails. I hope so, because we're taking that discussion one step further into something that's actually going on in the near future, meaning today, tomorrow, and onward. But what's the big deal anyway, right? I called it the dangerous life. What is the big deal about martingale? Well, the big deal is people have the thought in their head that it is, but you're an idiot. Really dangerous? All right, let's look deeper. What is it again? What is this martingale stuff we're talking to the king of England? 50 chance trade, and we're trading from, right? Strictest definition. You don't that well. Furthermore, drawdowns are quick. It's not going to take one glass of wine per day, depending on what you. And you get my point, right? One is a. So let's talk about that. Here's the truth. Martingale money management is never, capital N-E-V-E-R, never dangerous if you don't go on long losing streaks. That's the key. If you necessarily mind or losing streaks, you're trading one lot. Who is the person that says we have to double our bet? Why are we restricted to only doubling our bet? Why? Who said? I mean, who said? Raise your hand if you're the one who said it, because I want to speak to you, right? Well, I understand martingale, meaning increasing bet size, but why do we have to double it? Why? Trading system is, yes, it increases profit $300. It takes 5 trades even to do that. And which is almost identical, if not slightly better, than without martingale. So this martingale, which is so dangerous, actually comes in at the exact same drawdown level. Aha. But the profits go up, and we talked about that a few weeks ago. Profits go up, drawdowns go down, and if you're trading with 0.1 lots and you want the maximum numbers, there you go. Maximum drawdown over since 2003 was $340, and the profits are $7,000. Pretty awesome. The most losses in a row are 5. The most it's ever lost. So that's reasonable. You saw what happened when we lost 9 in a row, right? So that's 2. Every year was under 3. It's better. Okay, talk. There is a cumulative year of losing debt. No, I'm going to. Yesterday, hopefully you got that email about a guy who said you have to have the same rules for longs and shorts, and clearly you do not. So if anyone says martingale is dangerous or anything, check it out for yourself. The numbers have shown me that martingale is not as dangerous as version of the martingale. Get some ribbon here. Oh, the talented, they're about to start the party without me. No, I made it. I knew it. I knew someone was going to say poor planning. I knew it. And that, you know what? And you said LOL, so I know you're only teasing, and I did laugh. That actually does make me laugh. But you know I'm a planner, so that gets my goat. That makes me so angry. Because yes, I could not plan my way around this, okay? I'm sorry. Mock 10 says yes. Did you bring Goose with you, Ron? Ron's making a Top Gun reference. And what's funny about that, Ron, is I was thinking about Top Gun when I said it. Mock 10 with my hair on fire. Mel says happens every day. Driving in California. I've heard it's terrible. Dennis says he's glad I'm alive. Thank you, Dennis. That's sweet. Heard it here. Oh, but either I heard the podcast. Great. Like I said, I'll be my way. I'm talking about your own twist on it. If you're a lifetime member, just email me. I won't be on my computer a ton.
Hello, everyone. It's Thursday. It's technical.
Oh, look at that. It magically appeared. Here, look at that. So you go to resources, look at all the stuff you get. Wow. You know, my interview page, by the way. I have a podcast with Robert. Here's all the interviews I've done over the years. I think I'm in various podcasts. I did not do one with this Robert. No, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to start real quick. This is one of the rules I trade in one course that I created. It's very nice. I'm talking about trades. And I'm not getting results most of the earlier today. Let's just shout out warning. This is warning, right? I told you. You know this recording. Do not listen to this. This is for crazy people. Only insane people should listen to this. I shouldn't even talk about it. I should be thinking about it. Okay? So give it a warning. Do not listen to this crazy. Right? Anyone clear? Okay. If you're here, one overriding. An account is bad. Okay, look on this, right? You should never lose your account. You should never start an account and trade it with the possibility you might lose it. Why do you do that? That's margin call your account. Probably signing several things. I can remember them. I looked at them the other day. Yes, market wizards did blow out accounts with a career, even negative career. And yes, after blowing out accounts, they okay, fine. There are any others who lost their accounts. Margin call is so stupid. But okay, there are any others who lost their accounts. I do not know what time margin call is. Sorry, I made mistakes. But that doesn't mean that the damage isn't severe. The damage can be severe. Many lose their account, they quit. They don't come back. Okay? Yes, there are people who are multi-millionaires who do lose their account. Sorry, you bring that up. I just forget that. If anything, it shouldn't be done. Are we clear? Okay. Hold on a second. You know this will be together Thursday evening, Thursday, Wednesday newsletters. You know, we do like the truth, right? This is how we do. I think things that you should do. Right? So even though it's absolutely ridiculous, margin call account, we should look at it, right? I mean, we just say that right now. It seems like blowing out the account is bad, right? It does. Losing money is bad. Psychological damage is bad. And of course it's bad. It's terrible. No one's there, right? But my easy game. But is there an example of it not being bad? I mean, right? Well, it's right. Right? We need to look, right? We are truth seekers, so we need to look at see if that's the concept of ridiculous fraud. Now, we never consider doing this. I've never read anyone but is there any data we can look at? So we can be sure that margin call is definitely bad. We need to be sure, right? Now, oh, I know, like martingale, right? Martingale betting. Whenever I got you know saying don't do it, warning me, please don't do it. Why don't do it? Because martingale gone bad can ruin a whole account. Okay? So what a great way to look into this concept of margin calling. Let's use martingale. Okay? We're talking about obviously this ribbon, like more talk about, right? And we know that actually it can be good, and we also know it can be bad, right? We talk about that. Well, one thing I did say is that we know that martingale over 2 times will definitely increase fraud. What does that mean? Well, martingale means every, and so I will talk about that. And that's bad. Why? Because it goes into 3 things out of hand in a hurry. So we know that over 2 times I've already said that. That being said, I'm sorry, I tested more than doubling your bet, more than doubling your bet. I did more than that. Okay? I took there and slightly over 2 times on marketing money management. So I just said, okay, 2 weeks bad. So what does that look like? Well, the reason you have to know the drawdown, when you go over 2 times, we do more than double your bet. The drawdown belly up. Okay? Oh, big surprise. Hey, probably go on. Went up. Huh. Is there any way to do this? I mean, here's the concept, right? We have money management strategy that makes more money. How do we harness this? This is the thing that's around all the time. How do we harness it? We know market will make us money in short stretches. We know it doesn't go to value to make money. Is there anything to do about? Well, that's what we're talking about today. Okay, what if we didn't care about that? What if we said, I only focus on market ability to make great profits? So I didn't care. What if we trade the big market 2 times or more and capitalize on the good streaks? What if? And what if we didn't care if we market call? Oh, crap, I said. I'm so sorry. All right, 30 years. If you're watching this far, you I'm sorry for that. Now, anyone's here again. What if we didn't care if we market call? What if we just focus on profits? But ask my idiot. I said yes. Now, keep in mind that market only goes out accounts with a long losing streak. So how many times do you really have a 5, 6, 7 trading streak? You tell me. On here, it doesn't happen very much. 3 times in 15 years. Right? 2013, 2017. 3 times blew out. 3. Okay, keep that in mind. That being said, of course, we should never consider doing this. But we know the martingale is absolutely awesome and viable if you don't have a losing streak. Right? More profits. And we know it goes into a losing streak. It's massively trading. So there are your concepts. But we're focusing on the positive, not the negative. Okay? Here's what I did. Right? I ran martingale over price. Twice over price is not increasing. Right? I don't know if that's okay. Took 3 years. 1,000 million. Is there anything we have? Or you use concepts? Which is, I'm not even look. I'm scared of you. I'll look around. Okay. And I call this Mark Yellen steroids. It's overpriced much. Right? Use Mark Yellen steroids. Use it every time. So let's say James. So even the years that Mark Yellen, assuming how he just had, okay. So in those 3 years, so the Mark Yellen steroids, the steroids, overall they lost $200, $705, and about $400. Okay. Here's what I mean by that. If the Mark Yellen steroids lost 200, that means that lost $1,000 at some point. So 9,000. So now it did not lose 100, they like 300, so it didn't have $500. This one lost $700, underneath $200, $500, right? Well, okay. So the overall difference is about $1,900. If you never blow out, if you never margin call, you make $1,900 more by trading essentially. Correct. Does that make sense? We're $1,900 ahead. Who needs that silly gambling? It's ridiculous. And the right along, you should never be crazy. What else is happening? In the boom years, the years that did not margin call, the Mark Yellen strategy on steroids beat the normal one badly, and I mean badly, right? So I mean, in the 3 good years for Mark Yellen steroids, it beat the regular one by $1,000 1 year. If this is a $1,000 account, think about that. That is a 100% return better. Yikes. The great one, this year particular, the Mark Yellen steroids would have made, I think it was 19, like what was it? And the other one, so 98. And the other one, a mile year, the Mark Yellen steroids beat 94. So every time you don't margin call, you have the opportunity to destroy a regular bank strategy. If one person was willing to accept margin calls, in the good years, you're going to be the smartest person in the world. Now, let's put it all together. If you add all this up, right, we lost 1,900 by being an idiot, but we made a lot more by going for it. And if you add these up, it's the fact that losing an entire account beat $1,000 per minute. I found this to be absolutely lost. It would be significantly more profitable to do that crazy betting and make a profit when it's good, and then lose the account. It's better to go for it, even if you lose the account, than lose the account. That's crazy. It's more profitable to lose money than lose your account. Yes. How does that make you feel? Anyone surprised by that? Anyone shocked by that? Let's do it, right? Our job here is to get everything stuff. Just make sense. If I was shocked by this, I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. What I'm saying is this absolutely rocked my brain. I cannot believe it's true, right? So this is a concept clearly it's always beginning of the conversation. But I have my own head saying that our room's like going off, or we talk about it on right? But I'm not speaking to everything. To treat this way would be totally irresponsible, and we should never speak of it again, right? Or well, right? Speaking of, all right, let's see if this is stream on. Let's see if you have any questions. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I do. Is this a webinar? It is. We talk about it. Nothing to do with facts. There's lots of work. Nothing to do with facts. I'm not today, so I'm not there. I'm very sure when it comes to research. So I'm just funny guy. You're a funny guy. It's going for broke. Let's go for broke. That's it. So you're probably thinking yeah. And I never share I agree. Dan, I know that I'm right. This is enough. You talk about things and so on. What do you think, Is it interesting? How bad is it making one starting out and do this? Well, the answer is pretty bad. But we're not going to go over these things. But I think we got some there you go. All right. Continue. So we're out there. I'm email from me. The course down there. We're off to Mark Yellen. The regular hair there is in that. And it's like you do a lot of things. Right. That's it. That's crazy.
Which means for my sick of me talking about it, but I've got a blog post coming out tomorrow, highly controversial. You may want to check that out. Check it on Twitter or just go to my website or wherever you want to find my blog. Yesterday, I did an interview with my And hello, everyone. It's Thursday, August 3rd, 2017, and this is, you're watching anywhere between, I don't know, 500 and 1,000 words, something like that. Stuff that's on my mind, stuff that I'm working on. Just getting great feedback. I'm really enjoying it. Every time I get something back from you all, and we're talking about it. Do you know this is 2013? I'm going to give you back
Hello again, friends, Romans, and countrymen. This is Scott Welsh, and this is the Beating the Market weekly YouTube video, and it is utter chaos in the studio this week. We have family members all over the place, running around, having a great time. I'm having a great time, but it doesn't make for easy recording, as you may or may not be able to figure out. But we're going to have a good time here together on our video, and we're going to talk about the Heron taking on Friday trading. We talked about this last week, didn't we? Well, yes, we did. And now let's get to it. 3 things for today. Friday trading isn't just for the Hornet robot anymore. Haha, we'll talk about that. And trading the dollar Swiss on only Fridays, it can be fun. Why is it fun? We'll talk about that. And if you trade with the Heron, it's more active than the Hornet. Whoa, and it's more money with the Heron. Whoa. And we have a big question. If it works on multiple systems, and I guess instruments would be a better word. If it works in multiple ways, does that make a methodology more robust? Well, we'll find out and we'll talk about it. Now that the family's here, there's a picture of me and they didn't follow it for me. Isn't that nice with the family? Make that, I think, we look remarkably similar. What do you think? Anyway, I'm trying to bridge the gap between us on the internet. They don't have a full studio, so it's me and my little friend. All right, moving on. The Heron takes on Fridays, but last week we talked about the Hornet robot. Hornet is not the Heron. We talked about trading only on Fridays. We talked about it's just a ridiculous concept. What kind of trader trades on one day? It's ridiculous, right? Our ideas of trader, they come in at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. I can do it every day. They videos 5 p.m. every day. And they say I'm coming out and they get 4 hours. You know what I'm talking about. Trading one day a week is, I mean, it's just ludicrous. But we know that it more than double an index fund. It was twice as profitable. I had to go back to paper than an index fund. So are you telling me that we can be the best vehicle on earth for the index fund on one day a week? So I mean, it's worth talking about. And this week we're going to talk about how the Heron does on Fridays only. Is it just a 5 or is this trading one day a week idea kind of crazily good? First things first, what's the difference between the Hornet and the Heron? Well, I get this question a lot. So clear it up. The Hornet is a day trading robot on the 15-minute chart, and it came first. I started working on it in 2013. I started trading live in some form or another in 2013 also. It's been trading unoptimized. This is how again, realize that's really been touched over at all since 2014. It's been around a while. Okay? It's my very first, only time I've ever seen it. It's super special. It's the first day trading system where I went, wow, I really like this is what I'm looking for. It took me years to get there. The Hornet was the first time I got there. Now, the Heron is similar, but it's only about 2 years old. It doesn't go back all those years. And it has a different entry method. Similar, but different. It has a different way to access. Similar, but different. And it's different parts of different stops. So they're similar in that proportion, but not the same. The methodology is the same. What's the methodology? Well, first, it's trend. I do not day trade against the trend. I love counter trend trading more than anything. But I love trading against the trend. So you can get huge wins and high percentages and blah blah blah. But for day trading, consistency. And consistency is the word. Counter trend systems can work and do great for a short period of time. But going against the trend will have down times. They'll come back, they'll be down. If you go with the trend, it's way more consistent according to my research. Got it? So I go with the trend. I determine it and I go with it. So if the trend is up, I go long. Trend is down, I go short. And I go for small wins. So I know stops, emergency stops, maybe less than right around that. Maybe it's high. 70% is amazing. Okay, so the methodology is the same. Sorry, I spent a comment on that, but I want to be clear. They're similar but not the same. Heron's available to everyone. Hornet's available only to lifetime members. Right? Now, how did the Heron Friday only do? Now, these are trade station hypothetical backtests numbers, right? And people tend to write me in there a little freaked out. The numbers on my website under the performance tracking page are real. Those are actual trades from my actual robot, not demo real. Okay? And every month or so, every handful of trades, I'm going to hyperlink that gives you a picture of my actual account with the exact balance that is on my website, just to give you a feel that it's real. Okay? So you'll see a hyperlink every handful of trades that shows a picture of my account. It's the same number. We're trying to understand each other. Okay? I want you to trust the numbers. Now, what's also interesting about that performance tracking is that I put what backtesting says I should have made. See? So when I talk about hypothetical backtesting numbers, it's typical for people when they say, well, backtesting doesn't do that in real life. But if you look on performance tracking, you can see how real life does to backtesting. And if you do your addition on my website, you'll see that real life has been significantly better than what backtesting says we should have made. What does that do to your brain? So keep that in mind. More time I say, nothing live about it. This is all hypothetical backtesting data. And it's not 54 data, right? It's trade station. Every platform is slightly different. Everything's different on every platform. Not a lot. But MT4 tends to make in real time, so I do my big custom trade station. Then I confirm that forms 2 of the so from 2004 on and 2003 year actually also profitable. So I'm going to figure out that. You can see 2004 all the way to 2018, then 2018. Hopefully that's only 3 trades. This is the Heron. Now, if you compare that to the Hornet from last week, similar, right? You remember? No losing years 2004 on the Hornet either, huh? Looks like the bottom here. Win percentage is right around 70%, 69.97%. This is very solid, as you saw, only 0.25. Okay? You can use more depending on what leverage you get in your country. I'm going to hate my country because I never let have any leverage. I mean, we country really well. Okay, back to the slides. As I said, 77 no losing years 2004. Wow, Heron Friday only. That seems like a Hornet. And let's break it down. This Heron system I just showed you, Friday only, makes twice as much money as the Hornet. You can compare and contrast these things not super important. That we go back and review also. So it has more, pays way more, and faster and gets out of them. It triggers much more often. The Hornet is much pickier. So because the Heron version trades much more, we can make more. But we also have drawdown, right? Remember from last week, money. So when we're breaking down buying our robots, they're about wait, see that drawdown might be worth it. Okay? Now, better to have less drawdown. So maybe this time is we love this Monday. Now, as I say again, then pump the trade station doesn't come up. Now I know this trade station is very profitable. But for some reason on my laptop it comes up a little slower. Anyway, back to live action. Here is the performance report. Win percentage up, over 60% size, and here's the returns. Now the cool thing about futures is the reason I'm getting right, that you can't really go lower than one full contract for a sports. You gotta tailor it to your needs. So there's a make more money, but also I might do like your concepts. But it's Heron, and now it's I love making money, but I also love not being trades. What? Not trade. I love making money, but I don't love action. And this gives me the combination. Maybe you love action, right? Maybe it's not for you. That's fine. But do you have trade systems that you use, maybe you overuse? Could you trade less? Could you trade system on one day? That was the question I asked about my system. Look what happened. Very consistent. And we talked about 2 different things today that actually make more money. But we also mentioned in one day a week you get less market exposure. If you're not in the market, you can't be in the market for that much long, right? We talked about that last time. But if you read the newsletter from yesterday, from Wednesdays, I'm not going to lie and say Friday trading is easy. It can be difficult. If you get distracted by AI tweet or a news report or something, holding that trade over the weekend can be scary. So that's something to really, really mull over. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing happening Friday, and next week make money, that's great. But if you're going to consider something like this, you'll definitely have to hold it over the weekend. That might be great for you. Maybe you can like that. Anticipation. I'm just saying. That's either good or bad depending on who you are. Right. There's good news though. I come to you with good news. Trading Friday only looks good on 2 different robots and also a separate futures market. So 2 different robots, similar but different, and a completely separate market, and they all look identical. What does that mean? To me, that leads me to believe that we're on something here. 3 different things, and they all look profitable. Does that get more robust? And throw it into different spots. You know, listen, figures in mind. You go to calculate.com and search for me, Scott Welsh, and I'm growing like crazy. So video and I'll see you then.
Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm Scott Welsh, and I am here every single Thursday to talk about how to beat the market. Now, it's a little bit later than I normally do on Thursdays, and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm a man of schedule and discipline, and it's a little bit later. We had some family fun, fun before my video today, but it's still Thursday, and we're still doing a video. Something exchange. Big conversation. I'll talk to you about this new Euro Hair robot is profitable.
Welcome to the video. This is the Beating the Market YouTube channel. I'm Scott Welsh, and we get together at the beginning of each month to talk about trading strategies. Heck, we might even talk about beating the market since that's the title. This is the best free information on the internet, according to me. And this week, actually this month, we're starting a little series called Clickbait. Now, there are certain hot topics out there that you can just put on a screen and you can manufacture hollow clicks. This is one of them. In fact, this is one of the most popular topics I get via email and everything else. People love to talk about this subject. So I thought, let's take a few videos and talk about these hot button topics. And that's what we're doing on this one. Disclaimer, I'm going to talk about some figures, some facts, even though they're tested facts. So they're hypothetical facts. Yes, I tried to be accurate with all my research for you, but no, these aren't from live trading. I'm not saying money can afford to lose. Past performance does not indicate future results. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just in a very dark, sad place with tennis right now, and I just need to see this. Moving on. As I mentioned, I get more emails about prop trading in general than for anything else. I get so many emails. And frankly, I'm a little worried about this, okay? And the reason why is that desperation is not a trading strategy, okay? Being desperate doesn't give you the right to be risky and reckless and to make decisions that might harm you further. And I worry that people get themselves into a bad situation and then look for the special secret surprise that will save their financial lives. And I'm worried that people think prop trading is it. Why? Because money for nothing is so attractive. And that's what prop trading feels like it is, right? They give you their money, you trade on it, and then they give you a portion of the profits. And in some cases, they give you a huge portion of the profits. I mean, that seems like we just can't lose. And when you're desperate, just can't lose, makes you feel like I have to. And I'm worried, very, very worried about this, okay? Let's talk about what exactly this topic means and what it means to be a prop trader. Well, there's a lot of regulation, okay? And what do I mean by that? Well, there are very stringent requirements for FTMO, which is a very, very popular trading prop trading firm. I have elite members of my own that use FTMO, and I love it a lot. To me, it's the best one I've seen out there. And yeah, there are still problems. But the problems, 5% daily strangulation limit, meaning 5% drawdown limit. If you go down 5% on the account with the money they give you or you're trying to pass a challenge, if you go down 5.01%, you're gone. Account closed, end of trading. Anything you had is now gone. That's rough, right? It's rough when you're trying to pass a challenge, and it's rough if you already passed a challenge, because if you've already qualified and you go down 5.001, you're done. You have to start all over again. Unless rules change, but you only have. Also, there's a 10% monthly drawdown. If you go about 10.01, you are done. And this goes on forever, which bothers me a little bit right now. I totally get it. If you're a prop firm, you don't want crazy people hitting crazy buttons with crazy leverage, right? Of course. But if we're a team, prop firm and I, why would we put such rules on it, right? Why not just vet the process and forget those limits? I know that would take a long time, and maybe it's not a good business model. I know criticizing it's fine. But I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me. Want to know a big reason why it doesn't sit well with me? Because a long time ago, when my elite members, one of my members was passing, I took a challenge and failed. Thank you. So I'm bitter and petty. No. But I was taking a challenge and I got stopped out with the particular challenge. Oh, lost money. No, it's fine. But that exact same account, trading the exact same strategy, was up like 7% a month in real life. And yet it stopped me out of a challenge that I was in. Huh. Hey, are you telling me I'm a trading system that can make 7% a month, which is extraordinary, and that's actually a loser and will cost me money? It really bothers me. Can you tell? Maybe that's about you though. Now, to pass, enough with the negativity. To pass, we need 10% in 1 month. 10%. They're asking a regular person to be a 120% per year trader. That's like saying, yeah, go win 3 rounds of Wimbledon, and then we'll talk, right? I mean, what? What do you mean? 120% every? Yeah, that's typical. Really? I mean, am I getting crazy pills here? Am I? Because I think that's extraordinary. Anyway, you have to make 10% a month. I mean, people don't put money on me. And then you're not done. You do something amazing. You still have to do more. You have to get at least 5% more the next month. So in 30 days, you have to get 10, and then 30 more days, you get 5 more. 15% in a month and a half or a month plus. I mean, that's a lot. If you're desperate, and now you have to make 15% in a month and a half or 2 months, whew, it's a lot, right? But here's the thing I do not like, and I get business models, I understand. But we have to pay to play. You would think if it's a true win-win, prop firms like this one, for traders and split the profits. But with FTMO, and I assume others have done a bunch of others, we have to pay up to $1,000 to play. And if you fail, if you don't make the outrageously high 10% in a month, I know people have done this, outrageous. If you don't make 10% in a month, then nothing happens. They might send you another month for free, but then you still gotta make that 15% level. And if you stop out and you break 5% daily or 10% monthly, that $1,000 goes right down the toilet. Okay? You don't get it back, and that's it. You're done. $1,000 wasted because of a drawdown requirement. That's actually pretty tight, because if you're trying to get 10% a month, it's not that hard to lose 10% a month. See what I'm saying? And what happens if you fail 6 months in a row and you go for the big account? Now we're over $6 grand, and we've gotten nothing. And let's say we do 6 months, we pay over $6 grand, and we qualify. Finally, well, we don't pay. If you qualify, you don't pay the 1,000, but you still pay 6 or 5, whatever. And then the very first month, you hit the drawdown, you get down 5.1% a day, and now you're done. Now you start all over. And what that takes 4 more months. So I spent $10,000 and I've gotten nowhere. That pay to play is rough. I don't like it when it could be money saved in a savings account, it could be money put in an index fund, or best yet, it could be money put in a real trading account. Now you have a $6,000 trading account, it could be making money with no drawdown requirements. See, this stuff can add up, and it seems a little bit predatory to say, give me $6,000, I don't care if you lose. Right? A true win-win makes me feel like it wouldn't be that way. Am I just pie in the sky? Yeah, maybe. Right? Maybe I should do it right. Anyway, I don't particularly love it, but I'm interested in it. Why? Because you're interested in it, and why else? Because if negativity, how might it work? A high percentage strategy that doesn't go for long wins, which kind of takes trend following out of the equation, which sucks because I'm on record and research shows that trend following is the best and longest research strategy in the world ever. Trend following is the best way to make money ever. That's fact, in my opinion. Okay, go back 1,200 years of trend following research. Well, goes back 1,200 years. Okay, and the best trading strategy on paper in the world we cannot use. At least it'd be really hard to use. So anyway, how high win percentage would we have to use or want to go for? Maybe 60%, 70, 80 would be fantastic too. Maybe small wins, it's kind of scalper way to 10% a month, maybe. Leverage is high enough. Let's say we're going for 60% fine, and we take a full stop out. Right, this is all automated. I'm not doing any discretionary. Right, this is all automated. If we take a full stop out, we can't bust out. Right, we can't hit the drawdown limits. So we have to have a full stop out that's not too bad, and we have to have a high win percentage. At least to give ourselves the best chance. There are a lot of ways to pass. I'm just trying to talk through it. Me too. And probably go trade this one chart, which isn't a problem, it's not my favorite, but we probably have to trade more than one thing. And here are some advantages. I've said some negatives. Let's talk about the positives. If we're going to use more than one chart, FTMO in particular is very helpful. In the US, we can't trade pound yen on 2 charts in the same account. I repeat, you can't trade the same instruments in the same account more than once. FIFO rules first in, first out rules prohibit, or make it all swirling doesn't work. Okay? My broker specifically told me I can't do it. I've been told, I've been told it. But in FTMO, they're outside the US. Oh. So we can trade the same pair in the same account. All we have to do is use a different magic number, which is just input on automated strategy. You put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then when you put in 1, 1, 1, 1, whatever. If you use different numbers, this is a I told you I did not for me. Now, all my bad mouthing, I do talk about FTMO trading. In fact, I did talk about it on October 31st. It wasn't a Halloween trick. This is my free newsletter. Sign up for it. What are you waiting for? It's free. This was from February 1, that's a picture, and I talk about how we might beat the FTMO challenge. And specifically in that post, I said this. I used the Heron robot, HERO and Heron robot. Why? Because the percentage is good, it's about 65%, and the losers are reasonable. We're not going to get killed, right? Even full stop should be okay for the most part, and those losses are well within the limit. Okay? I got these 4 different charts in this particular test, this research, again hypothetical. These 4 different charts, 2 for the pound yen and 2 for the euro yen. Those seem to work very well with the Heron at the moment, right? I created the Heron with pound dollar. These 2, especially in the last several years, have done better than the pound dollar, so I was wrong. Or pound dollar. How did my little experiment do? Well, here are the annual returns. I put the 4 charts together in one account. That's right? Every year's a winner in testing, in theory, hypothetical. 2015, that's not great. I don't know how I would have done with FTMO then. 2012, not great. But otherwise, some really nice years in 2010, 2013, even 2016, heck, 19, 2021, all great. So theoretically, it seems like we could pass. If we want to use big years, forget about it. We definitely pass. Right. But specifically, let's look at the monthly returns. That's what we care about. We need 10% a month, right?